If there's anyone who could be considered a spy or private eye when it comes to protecting vegetables, it would be Tim Riley. Tim's a technical sales representative for Wilbur-Ellis Co, an international marketer and distributor of agricultural products, animal feed, and specialty chemicals and ingredients. Tim grew up on the family onion farm near Gun Lake in southwest Michigan. Pulling weeds was his nemesis, which likely drove him to his career. Today, his territory is west central Michigan, from Decatur to the south to Fremont to the north, and east to Lansing, helping growers of vegetables and specialty crops to be profitable.
One of the main challenges that growers face, and especially crops and vegetables and onions and fruit in general, is the profitability. Just trying to make a living doing this. Just about all the farmers I know can't see themselves doing anything other than what they do, and they love their farming, but they don't really see it as a job, but they see it as a way of life. But it still needs to pay the bills, and profitability can be a problem for them. The amount of money they get invested in their crop seems to increase every year, while when they go to sell their crop, they might sell it for what they sold it for 30 years ago. And that can be a problem. As land prices go up, fertilizer prices fluctuate, crop protection products tend to go up every year, and labor is an issue. I just thank the Lord there's people that are willing to do this.
One of those willing is Bruce KLAMER. He grows celery and onions on V&W Farms in Byron Center. Most of his celery is for fresh market, with much of it going to Florida. The rest goes to Campbell's in Ohio for use in V8 juice. His onions are packed and sold mainly in the local market. He met Tim in 1988 when he rented some farmland near Gun Lake from Tim's uncle. Since then, they've developed a long-term relationship based on trust.
Tim's been a great help business-wise for me, for making decisions, helping with recommendations. I trust him with the scouting, what he's seeing here. He very good ideas on, hey, this might be coming up, this might be a good idea to use. Tim is one visit I always look forward to every Friday, just because it's kind of a nice one to get another set of eyes on your crop. And over the years with Tim, you know, it's been of course a business relationship, but I trust him as a friend now. I mean, we have a very good relationship there too, where we can talk about more than just the crop.
Mary HAUSBECK's work in MSU's Department of Plant, Soil, and Microbial Science is well known. Though Tim Riley says Mary allows him to bring bags of vegetables to her, she's appreciative of the fact that Tim's out there identifying problems often ahead of the rest.
He walks the fields, he scouts the fields, he looks for problems, he alerts the growers to those problems, and I think that this type of partnership is especially valuable, and it was highlighted at a point where the industry had a brand new pathogen that had never been reported in Michigan or anywhere else in the United States. And it's a pathogen that we refer to as anthracnose, and it causes a leaf blight. Tim identified it as something that he had never seen in all of his years of walking the onion fields and brought it to me. And as I looked at it and recognized that it was a problem that the industry had never identified before, Tim was very helpful in going out to fields with me to help me determine how widespread the problem was. He identified the fields where the problem was the worst, and we promptly put out some research plots to try to help determine what products could be most helpful in protecting the crop both that season and in the future.
Well, it is a very beneficial arrangement with Michigan State as far as when they do their testing and trials in the field, and a lot of growers are part of those trials with weed control or insect control or disease control, and then those results get published, and it's actually usable information. It's not theory, it's not conjecture or anything, it's actually information that we can use to help growers grow products and control disease and insects and weeds. I work for Wilbur-Ellis and do this and call on growers because I really feel that it's a calling. It's more than just a job. I really feel connected to the land and connected to the growers, and making a big effort to help them succeed in growing a high quality and high yielding crop.
For his commitment to the growers and their commodities, and for his efforts in assisting those involved in research, Tim Riley is recognized with the Michigan Vegetable Council's 2016 Master Farmer Associate Award.